Hey everyone, welcome to the Whiskey Wise Men. We have one granddaddy of an episode here ahead of you, and
right.
When I say that, I mean an old granddad of an episode.
In honor of Father's Day?
Yeah, in honor of Father's Day, we have the old granddad 16-year new release, and we have the 15-year Knob Creek, which I think is a little bit of a limited bottle. We don't see it very often, but it is absolutely tasty. We wanted to...
It's one of the only bottles I have that Mike doesn't have.
Yes. Yep. One of the
so
few.
Mike was
Rub
like,
it in, Joe.
Mike was like, bring it to the podcast so we can finish it off, and then you won't have it anymore.
I don't think we're not going to finish this off today.
We won't. But you can tell we like it though, because we got half left. But I mean, it is a rare gem, and
I don't think you don't see 15 often.
That would be.
You see 12 and 18.
12 and 18, I do see.
Yeah. Question for the viewers out there in your markets: do you see Knob 15 as on the shelf or anywhere that you can actually get it? We found one bottle down here in Florida randomly
Well, it was part of a negotiated deal that Mike did, and I would feel bad about having it, except he got like 2 pappies or something out of it. So I was like,
we're working out the deal. We're working out the deal. And Joe goes,
"Can I throw a Pat 15
can I put
on that?"
15? And I look at him like, "All right, bro." Like,
why do you want that?
It's like we're dealing like Ferraris and Porsches and stuff. And then it's like, oh, can you throw in this Honda Civic in there?
Hey, it worked.
Yeah.
That's more than a Honda. That's pretty good, man.
It's more than a Honda Civic.
And some people were saying
pilot.
some people were saying that was better than but some people were saying that was better than 18. And we hadn't had it yet, so I was like, I don't know.
Do you think it's better than 18?
Well, let's drink it and then talk about it. But some people said that, right? I've heard
there
that people were saying 15 was better than 18.
Yeah, I think who was it? Was Joe said that?
No, I did not say that because I don't think that. Spoiler alert: Knob 18 definitely is better than 15, but I think people were saying 18 they felt was too oaky.
I mean, that tends to happen with the older ones, right?
Yeah.
Not a 27-year Willet, I can tell you that.
I mean, this is a Jim Beam product, and for me, I'm not a huge Jim Beam fan. Like, I like some of their line. This one, to me, it may be, I want to say it may be my favorite Jim Beam product.
Just the 12, 15, 18 series?
No.
No, just 15?
The Knob 15, I think, is my favorite bottle, honestly, of Knob Creek. Of any Knob Creek I've had, I think.
So you do like it more than 18?
I do. Me personally, I do. But I think the 18 is very good. But I think the 15.
This is straight up butterscotch.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's awesome.
You smell that?
I do.
It is.
I mean, I do think it's fascinating how.
Jeez.
Well, I feel like
you've got the same mash bill and you've got them all proofed down to 100, but 12, 15, 18 can taste so distinct from one another.
This one is like, I mean, when I get the nose on it, it's like. It's almost like I'm eating a candy of like that Werther's original. You know what I mean? It's like,
that is like what it's like.
What the hell is that?
What? You don't know what a Werther's is?
Werther's original?
Bro, that's saved for a granddad because that's who keeps those,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
we need to explain to you what a Werther's original is.
I was going to say, maybe I should pull one out of my pocket here.
That's been there for 6 years.
You don't know what a Werther's original is?
I swear I don't.
Oh, man.
I'm not acting dumb or anything.
You're missing out.
Joe, you're going to have to cut in a picture of Werther's original on this thing.
What's a Werther's original?
It's a piece of candy. It's like butterscotch candy.
I mean, I've had butterscotch candy before.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Not like butterscotch candy where it's all sugar. Like Werther's is like a caramel butterscotch, like a creamy goodness.
It's a candy that your grandparents give you when you're at church.
Yeah, they're like,
hand you those.
No, shut up.
Yeah. Oh man,
I've never had one.
I got some at the house. Yeah, I got some at the house. Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those when they reach in their pocket and you hear like. You're like, Werther's original. Then they pull out a peppermint, and you're like, it's like you're mad,
man.
It's like, damn it, Pop.
Yeah. You went to the dollar store, not Publix.
Well, did you ever have those Werther's original that were sugar free?
No,
dude.
Bad?
Anything sugar free is trash.
Yeah, they're horrible. But the originals are like this, but sweeter.
Dude, this is so good.
Well, I hate to even drink this one too quick. Like it's
Why?
Just, it is a savor.
It is so good.
I mean, everything about it is. I mean, it's just.
So for me, I do think 18 is better than it. I think so.
I don't know.
I think you think 18 is better because it's 18.
I don't think so. I just think
I think this is definitely. I think this one's sweeter.
18 just doesn't come across to me as bad. It comes across obviously as more mature, but it's not too oaky, which is what you get, like you said, in a lot of those
I get like barely any.
I mean, to be clear, just so everyone, I love this and I love 18, so it's not like, oh, this is trash. But and honestly, I like 12 too. 12's pretty good, but not like 15 and 18 for sure.
Yeah, I think for anybody out there that sees 15 or you've had it, I'd love to hear about it because, I mean, we need some comments about what you're able to find, what you're able to try, because, we feel like we're down there in Florida and we're trying to, we're going through, we stumble over bottles like this. We're like, oh, man, this is awesome, but is this a regular offering in Kentucky, or is it on the shelf in Colorado or, Texas? Are you guys seeing this? That's, is it allocated? Is this, what are we seeing? Because this is the only bottle I think that we have seen in 2.5 years. So, it's pretty rare in Florida.
Where did you get this?
I thought for sure we got it at Bengals when you did that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I thought for sure when I got it, Mike was going to find 2 more within a day, and he hasn't come across it at all.
I haven't, or else I would have one.
I mean, what's also interesting, we talked about this story on the other podcast, is I have that. I still don't have an 18.
Yeah, that's for another day.
Joe, we told that story.
We already talked about it.
Well,
John, you watch our podcast?
It gets me riled up.
Joe just doesn't want to. He just doesn't want to admit that he was wrong.
I mean, that is probably part of it, to be honest, because I've actually spent more money on other bottles when that one's there, just because. I mean, what are you guys gonna do the day I buy it?
Yeah.
I mean, are we gonna
Drink
have a party?
Yeah.
Well, we're almost done with that one. So
that one's almost done.
This knob 18 literally has.
You know what I'll do? I'm not gonna
maybe 2 pours.
Here's the deal for you all and the viewers. When we finish that, I'll buy one.
Okay. Oh,
there we go.
If it's an MSRP or near, it's got to be less. Than, okay.
Always an asterisk.
All right. No. To be clear, less than 200, I'll buy.
Less than 200. Yeah. Okay.
That's not bad. That's a good deal. We can find it.
Yeah, you can find that. It's probably on the shelf at Winn-Dixie. Right
well, it's funny about though you can find it is that so knob 12, which I feel like is a pretty rarity over here, was. It was. And then I went to the west coast of Florida, and it was in every single store I went into, not just one, but like literally just
for like
a shelf
$60.
For $60.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting to see that around here, which I think is awesome. Like I went into Total Wine and ABC, they both had it, and I'm like, all right.
I remember knob 12 was.
Yeah, it was hard,
That was
man.
pretty hard to get.
I remember I got one bottle and I overpaid for it because we saw it at that store in Sanford.
Yeah.
The first one I bought wasn't. The first one I bought was in Lakeland.
Oh my dude, he did it again.
Was he spinning it?
Yeah, no. Every single time.
The first one I bought was in Lakeland, and I remember calling you from the store. I was like, John, they have a knob 12, and I was thinking it was all like big shit,
Well,
and,
I mean, that was back when we thought Eagle Rare was.
Yeah, John was like, knob 12, what the hell, man? But I did overpay for the first one. I think I paid $80 or something, $90 for the first one. But now you can find it for.
But now it's everywhere here. I did open mine finally.
Well, it is. Yeah, we're able to see it a little bit more. I think. What the thing about it is, we talk about Father's Day and stuff like that, and we're having good, old granddad here 16, and it's awesome Knob Creek 15. It makes me think like, what was a good bottle that I had with my dad. He's gone now, but like there's only one that stands out in my mind, and we had a bottle of Crown XR, the red box. You guys remember that one?
No.
It was the Waterloo distillery before the fire, and at the time, I was like, oh, it's Crown Royal. But looking back on it, and a lot of people still like that bottle still goes for like $2,000 now or something like that.
Damn.
On secondary. Yeah, because it's a rare bottle. And we drank it like it was water. And it was.
We hear a lot of stories like that from you, John.
Yeah, and it was just a great time because we were up deer hunting, and at that time on the deer hunting trip we actually stayed in a little cabin, so it had a wood fire and everything. And I don't know if it just tastes better because it was at a fire and you're hanging out with your dad and deer hunting, and we didn't kill anything that whole weekend.
Dude, whiskey honestly, as you're describing that scene, whiskey has to take better like in like a forest in a log cabin, not a fire.
Yeah,
that tastes awesome.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that's what it was. It's like we were literally just drinking it like neat, just like this. With I think Dad had a little bit of he had a splash of Diet Coke, and it was just. I mean, you think about that stuff because we talk about how good bourbon is with friends and family, but those are the deals that, I kind of look back, it's like, that was good. That was a good time. And that's when I have good stuff like this Knob 15, it makes me kind of appreciate the good bottles that I have opened. Kind of forget all the bad ones.
we should do that. We should go rent a cabin like that in the woods and do an episode from there.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But it's interesting you mentioned neat. My kids for Father's Day got me a shirt that has just a glass with half, not half, but like a quarter full of bourbon, and it says, "I'm a neat guy." And I was like, "This is great, guys. This is exactly the kind of shirt."
And when you're saying that your kids or your wife was like, "I don't think he's gonna wear that," and you're like,
I was like, "I will absolutely wear that," and I did wear it that day, and I wore it everywhere proudly because it was pretty awesome. No, I was like, you could change my whole wardrobe to dad jokes, and I'm down.
I'll wear those on shirts.
Yeah, dad jokes on shirts.
My dad did not drink. He didn't drink bourbon or whiskey or anything like that. My dad was more of a beer guy.
Yeah.
My dad's not here with us either, but my dad was a Corona guy.
Yeah.
So like he would just drink Coronas, and so every time I drink Corona, I always think of.
Well, the funny thing is that my dad would hardly ever drink.
Yeah. Likewise. Yep.
The only time is like if we were deer hunting or if we were just me and him just kind of hanging out, and that was the only time. Yeah. The only time. And, I think that's why it sticks out in my mind is like, man, that was pretty good. But,
Well, it's funny you say that because, and I don't know if we mentioned this on other ones. I think I mentioned this to you guys just hanging out that, so like my dad didn't really drink at all. So, that just wasn't, like we didn't have a lot of alcohol in my house growing up. But, over the last couple of years, because obviously we're into this now, so I have this collection, and I've thought a lot about that because my kids are younger, that it will be great when they're old enough to drink, and I can drink this with them. But then also just thinking about my collection, because, it's getting bigger. I'm sure over the years it'll get even bigger. What am I going to do with that? And it's like part of me is like, I want to be able to pass that down, and I hope they appreciate whiskey and bourbon as much as like we do, because I just feel like that is what it's all about, right? And just in terms of it's really just about hanging out, enjoying a good pour over the setting and the environment kind of thing. So
100%.
So hopefully that'll be the case, but I know right now they're like, oh, that stuff stinks, which is great. That's very protective.
It smells like gasoline.
Yeah, no, I like that. I'm like, great, stay out of it. You're too young, but
stay out of it for now. Yeah.
So I think with for me, like for the bourbon, it's like it's kind of just a way to connect with people without really kind of digging into whatever they have going on. Like if they want to talk about it, great. If not, it's good to just, hey, let's just hang out and talk about whatever else is going on.
I mean, it's not even really fun. I mean, I would say even that was true like when we got together this weekend because we didn't have any plans, but I found some bottles. And it's like, obviously, I'm not going to open the bottles by myself. Yeah. And I messaged you all, and I was like, yo, look at this cool bottle I found. One of them was one Mike doesn't have yet. So I was like, but you'll have a whole case of them in a week for sure.
Yeah.
But then that was the thing. Then we're like, oh, well, let's open it up tonight. And it was like you just impromptu get together. And like, that's what it's about. Because it's like, yeah, I don't want to open this bottle without like alone. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to wait till next time we're together. So
yeah,
it is. It's a social...
Yeah, it's a social deal. It kind of helps, especially with guys our age. I mean, you start talking about people in their early 40s, and again,
well, not Joe.
I'm just,
I mean, I'm getting there.
Not yet.
A lot of people may question that, but yes, I am in my early 40s.
I mean, you do have some dark in your mustache.
I do, a couple. I got a couple hairs that's still dark, but.
I mean, what else are we gonna do? It's like, are we gonna either drink over this, or I mean, it's not like we're gonna buy a bunch of Sonics for takeout and eat it.
Yeah,
right? We're not going to do that. Oh, wait, we do that every time.
Yeah, we do that.
We do that often.
Yeah, gotta love those Sonic corn dogs.
Yeah, we do that. But you know what? Like some of my best memories, honestly, guys, with drinking bourbon are between my house Thirsty Thursdays, your house doing the fire outside, and then Joe's house when we hang out either by his pool or on his huge ass, comfy ass couch.
John has the same couch.
And I know, but yours is longer. Yours is longer. And we just literally hang out, have a good time, and we just talk, dude.
Yeah.
Like our three families, like we can talk for hours, and we laugh, and we have a good time over some drinks. And honestly, it's some of my best memories, guys.
I agree with you, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 100%.
Getting a little sappy here, Mike.
Well, I mean, between.
But just saying.
Yeah.
I agree with you, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that is how I feel about it, too.
I finished that knob 15, though. You two are slacking on that.
No, what are you talking about? I'm done.
It's not because I'm slacking. It's because
We got to move to the old granddad
I'm
here.
slowly enjoying it.
It is good.
It is very
Move
good.
over to the old granddad, though. Which is also... is that...
A Beam product.
Is it a Beam product?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
This says Claremont, Kentucky, Old Granddad, established 1882, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, 100 proof, high rye mash bill.
Yeah. Dude, when we open this one, I mean, we could talk about it, but I definitely tasted that high rye. Let's say
Let me tell you, can we talk about this massive...
It's huge. Like the opening on this thing.
Can we talk about this massive cork and this massive opening on this?
Like when you pour it, does it all just... it's bigger than the lip.
Look at this. This fits inside of there. That's how big this is. I mean,
It's like a wide mouth pour,
Where did you find this one?
I got it when I was in California.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the same one they had at Winn-Dixie, though, right?
Yeah, but it was like 200 and something.
How
yeah,
much
he
you paid
found
for
it
it?
for like
140 bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
That's the cheapest I've ever even heard of.
Me too.
Old Granddad.
I thought 200 was the...
MSRP. That's what I thought,
Yeah, it smells great. It really does. I mean, if anybody, I used to be a big fan of the old Granddad bottled and bond, the original orange label, I guess, as I like to say it.
I mean, this is 100 proof, but it doesn't say bottled and bond. 16 year.
Well, because of other
Right.
stuff, right?
So-
That goes with that. It's got to be in one of those facilities.
The original OGD bottled and bond, great value.
Is it a cheaper bottle? I don't think I've ever had that.
Yeah, it's cheaper. I think it's
20
only
bucks, 30
20 bucks. Yeah, and as when I was out there in California, there was a 1981 Old Granddad they had for like $1,400.
Damn. And you didn't buy it, John?
No, I know. I was like, it's like,
Why are we friends with this guy?
I know. It's like,
if you're not buying high-end bottles.
you're so cheap. You're so cheap.
Although
you
we
make
did-
fun of me for not buying Knob Creek 18.
Yeah.
For,
Well, it's
for 180.
a good thing I didn't. Now that I got to replace an AC. Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
In the middle of summer in Florida.
Yeah, dude. Listen, but you know what we did have? We got to give you and your friend a shout out. We did have
The
Willet
27-year
Dude,
Willet.
That was
27 years.
awesome.
Shout out to my boy Zach, who sent me a sample of 27-year Willet. I think it was like maybe 99 proof or something like that.
Let me tell you,
Woo.
I have had, and you can speak after me as far as what you've had. I've had a lot of good stuff. This by far, like by a long shot, is my number one right now.
Me too. And the most amazing thing about it was how I've had a lot too, but I've never had one that when you drink it, it doesn't actually taste like liquor in the sense that like it was just like liquid candy,
Yes.
and
It was
no oakiness. It was just literally like
delicious.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be heavy oak because of the age and
I didn't
everything
really
else.
taste any oak on
No,
it.
I didn't either.
I mean, it tastes like. Well, I mean, Joe hit it. I mean, it tastes like liquid gold. I mean, it was just. I won't say maybe it's the best I've ever had, but it's definitely maybe top 2 or 3.
best I've ever had for me.
that I've ever
For me
had.
too.
It was one of those things like I'm looking back and like you talk about relationships in bourbon and relationships in life, and I mean. Zach, hooked me up with this, amazing deal. He also sent me a 12-year Willet as well, which was very good. Don't get me wrong,
But
very,
a
very
different kind of
Willet.
good.
But it was a different. It was. I mean, it's on a different playing field. I mean, it's like, going and watching an NFL team and then going down and watching the Pee Wees, and
Or watching the Browns.
Oh,
Joe, that hurts me right here. Joe. You hurt me right in my heart, buddy.
Yeah, well, they've
Right
heard
in my
enough about UCF, so we still don't have anyone who's commented and said they're a Browns fan.
Yeah, not a
still
single
to this
person.
day.
But they're out there. There's about 50,000 that go every Sunday to the games.
I don't know about that though. How many of those are tickets they buy and they give away?
Yeah, could be.
Because if you gave me a ticket to a Brown game, I would go.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy one.
By the way, did you hear that the Seahawks and Jacksonville are playing in Orlando this year?
Oh yeah,
I didn't hear
I
that.
heard that. I thought they were moving all the games to Orlando because they're renovating.
Well, they're
the
renovating
stadium.
that stadium, so I think
Yeah.
that is the case for Jacksonville. But I guess to see it, yeah. So I don't know how many games are going to
Yeah,
be.
we'll
but-
see. Yeah, I'd like to. I have never been to an NFL game, so
Well, we should go if they're in Orlando. I mean, yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, give it a go.
I've been to an NFL game one time.
I went to a Jacksonville game in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I watched the Dolphins and the Ravens many years ago, probably 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I'd like to go. I mean, I'm not a huge. I mean, I think Jacksonville's going to be good now that they got Travis Hunter and a couple other things. But I'd like to go see the Bucks, man. At Baker Mayfield. That's where it's at.
I agree. Man.
I just went to the. Can we talk about this?
Yeah.
I just went to the Bucks Stadium.
What?
But it wasn't to watch, obviously, a football game.
Oh yeah, you went to see the
Metallica,
the
dude.
thunder being dropped down by the gods themselves, Metallica.
Dude, can we talk about this for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have clips you can send me.
You talk about that Creed was a great concert.
Yeah, Creed was awesome.
And all these other ones.
Shout out to Creed.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran, dude. Let me tell you about Metallica. I've been a fan of Metallica since I was a kid, right? I listen to all kinds of music. And I've been to many, many concerts of everything else. Mm-hmm. I've never been to a Metallica concert. This concert, hands down,
Yeah.
the best.
But how old are they now? Like 80?
No, man.
They're not that old.
They're in their 60s. For
yeah,
sure, they're in their 60s.
Yeah, they look like they're in great shape.
But let me tell you, dude, this guy sounded, James Hetfield, the lead guy of Metallica, sounded exactly like he sounds in all of the records. Mm-hmm. So, and he started doing records when he was, his 20s?
Dude.
This guy sounds exactly the same. Exactly the same. And all these guys, they're obviously all in their 60s, and they are monsters.
Yeah.
And the whole stage setup, the stage was like a donut.
Yep.
And the middle of the donut was like they called it the snake pit. And then around the donut. So I saw a thing on Facebook that said that there was more people at the Metallica 2-day concert, because it was a whole weekend thing. You bought a ticket and it got you in like the whole weekend. That there was more people at the Metallica concert than there was at the Super Bowl 5 years ago. That was in Tampa, where the Bucks won.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I coming from, where I grew up with Virginia Tech and Inner Sandman, because of the football team. Every time they come out to Inner Sandman. And they actually played, I think it was at Lane Stadium, was like early on in that deal. And they were talking about, I think it registered on the seismic deal, kind of like a little earthquake.
Nice.
Because it was just, everybody jumping and bouncing. I mean,
it was awesome.
I could imagine.
It was awesome. I'll send you some videos, man. It was, it was just intense. The way the whole thing was set up, and the music, like the speakers they had everywhere. It was, you can literally feel it like in your bones, dude.
Yeah.
Like every time the kick drum hit or the bass or anything like that. It was amazing. It was a great time. I took my son and my wife. My son plays guitar, so he's a big Metallica fan. And it was just a great time, man.
Yeah, I ended up getting a Metallica vinyl for Father's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
do you call them Metallica?
Who?
Metallica? Is that what you call them? That's how you pronounce Penelope.
Yeah,
I don't know, John.
Because John can't pronounce shit. Yeah. So he got Penelope, creme brulee, and then
Metallica.
Metallica. Dude, that's awesome. I like that. Metallica.
Did you listen to it yet?
I haven't yet.
Was it a specific album, or was it like a greatest hits?
It was the one that was. It's one of the original ones, like one of the first ones. It's like light color blue. It's like Fade to Black, I think, or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the original ones.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Then they also got me an AC/DC.
Nice.
Like
Very
the Highway to Hell.
Those are some
album.
good ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty good.
Very cool.
My kids, they try.
They do a good
job. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I got another shirt that said, "Mountains aren't funny; they're hill areas." So, same thing. It's like a Metallica concert or a Metallica album.
Very close to the same, Joe.
Whatever. You know what? I'm gonna wear it. I will wear that shirt.
Oh man, my kids did a good job. They gave me some stuff, and for me, I'm a minimalist when it comes to like gifts and that kind of stuff. Like I tell my kids and my wife too, like don't give me gifts.
That's what I say too. I'm like,
I want like memories, or I want like, you know, if you want to make me something that I would appreciate.
Well, my kids are still younger, so they gave me like a lot of artwork and stuff that they made.
That's awesome.
I put all that in my office.
Like I miss those days. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because when they draw you like a
my
card
youngest had like our
stuff.
hands from school.
Paint and like that to me, in my opinion, to me that's worth more.
Well, my youngest, because you all seen how mean she is to me a lot of times.
What?
But then she filled out like favorite things about my dad, and she's such a pretender. She likes me a lot. Like she had like, my favorite thing about my dad is he makes me laugh. She never laughs out loud at anything I say. She just rolls her eyes, and I'm like, see, she does like it.
Yeah, but that's the kind of stuff you read later and makes you cry.
Oh yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
for sure.
I heard his voice crackle there for a second.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I heard this is the old granddad.
Yeah, it is. That's right.
Yeah, but I still keep a lot of that stuff from my kids from they were younger.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's a lot of stuff. You know, I mean, again, I'm not a big one on like the material stuff, but you know, we got to go to lunch and you know some little stuff. I mean, that's got to spend a day. You know, they're at the age now to where they want to spend a little time with me, and then they want to go do their own thing. It's like,
but you did go to lunch at that place we mentioned in one of our, I think our first episode.
Yeah,
and you got to eat the whole salmon.
Yeah,
right?
And it was the food was very good. We had a good cook, and no massages this time. But,
he didn't massage you?
Yeah,
you said he was massaging other people in the restaurant.
He was, yeah. I mean, it was a unique experience.
But they had a spotter or like a chaperone on him, right?
Yeah, I mean, kind of shuttle him along, like, oh, okay.
How is that allowed, dude? Seriously, how is that allowed?
I don't know. You kind of just roll with it, you know. I mean, I think that's what you do. You just kind of okay, it's not too bad.
Well, I agree with you, bro. Like when it comes to kids in their teens, so all of our kids are in their teens, right?
Oh yeah.
Like me and yours. Your kids.
Mine are younger, yeah.
Yeah, your kids are younger.
You're younger like me.
But let me tell you, man, being a dad of teenage boys and girls, because we're both there, right? Boys and girls.
Yeah.
It's a challenge, man.
It is,
especially nowadays. Can we talk about that for a second?
You always ask us for permission, but
dude, I didn't have.
You can talk about whatever you want, man.
I didn't have a phone growing up at these ages.
Me either. Yeah.
Like,
I wouldn't want one, man. From the stuff I hear, I'm like, I mean, stuff I hear from you too. I'm like, I don't want my kids to have a phone.
No, so when do you think it's okay? Because your kids are younger. How old is your oldest?
He's 11.
He's 11.
Yeah.
Does he have a phone?
He has a phone, but he can only listen to music on it or like watch videos.
So it's not like a.
It's not like it has no connection. He can't social.
Okay.
So
social is what I'm scared of. I'm not worried about the phone part because that's like a computer or a tablet. You know,
he can only watch the Whiskey Wise Man, or
yeah. But no, we're not. We're only adult only. But
yeah, he's too young to watch.
But I mean, he watches us when you guys come to my house, and he's like, "This is what the podcast is." I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much."
Like, those dudes are dumb.
Yeah, he's like, "Man, you guys are going to be famous."
But the social part is hard, right? Because it's like the social has a lot of benefits, right? Like like it would have been cool to have a phone because you think about being able to get in touch with people, your friends. It's like AOL Instant Messenger, but like on steroids, where And then on the flip side of that is all the like negative stuff that comes along with it, right?
Yeah,
so we, like honestly, we haven't really decided yet. It's like it's up in the air. Like part of it is like, depends on what you can monitor. I mean, there's a lot of like research that's coming out now about like what is beneficial, because it's not a matter of like they shouldn't have it at all. It's like more just like playing outside, right? Like I don't let my kids play outside and not pay attention to what they're doing and supervising it. Yeah. And I think that's the same kind of principle here, which is like, how do you supervise that adequately to allow them to develop appropriately, but not take the guardrails off, and then it's all just
it's very all very sciencey.
It's all very sciencey.
Sounds like I just took all their phones away.
But we didn't talk anything about this old granddad, like at all.
Well,
other than
honestly, obviously, I liked it.
Yeah, it's so good. It
done, dude.
Yeah, man, it was good.
Yeah, the old granddad is so good that it doesn't even need words. Yeah, it just needs somebody to sit here and talk about it.
I thought for sure we opened yours. We did not.
We did not. Mike would not open it.
You should have opened it, bro.
We read a couple bad reviews initially, and we're like, oh, let's not open it.
Also, he got like another like 18 other bottles that week. So we were like,
I was a little nervous of opening my first one because, like you said, we heard some bad reviews.
Yep.
And I'm like, dude, I paid at the time what I thought was MSRP $189 or $199, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to open that. If it's not any good, that's gonna suck. But it's actually pretty good.
It's worth $199. Like, I wish I would have bought one.
Yeah.
Did Joe just say he wished he bought it? He didn't wish he bought it. I'm just telling you.
He's glad John bought it.
I mean, I don't even need it now because both of y'all have one. So, although because of how big this opening is, you can see we're gonna finish this pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a nice looking bottle. Like, it's got this little metal
I thought
thing.
Yours kind of hung there though; it wasn't attached.
No, it's like that. Mine's like that.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, definitely give that one a go, guys.
And we chose these because it was 15 year and 16 year. So
And they're both Beam products.
Yeah. Real talk. Granddad 16 better than Knob Creek 15 or no?
No.
For me, it is.
No.
Yeah.
It is not.
I
better
would
than
definitely
Knob
go
15.
Granddad 16.
I don't think
No.
it's better than the Knob 15. I think it is really good.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's high rye mash bill, so it's got a little bit of that spice.
Oh, that's why, because I like ryes.
Yeah.
And I'm really good at identifying.
You like good ryes.
Yeah, but that's a good rye.
You're terrible at ryes.
You're
What are you
terrible.
talking
I
about?
definitely failed that test. Whatever, let's talk about Jack Daniels.
But
Okay.
but I do agree. I think if I had a choice between, like, if you were like, hey, one of these two, decide between these two, I would go with the Knob 15.
This
for
is
me
a good
too.
rye, though.
It is a very good rye.
But
yes.
it's guys, don't let him fool you. It is not a rye. It's just a high rye mash bill.
Yeah. So theoretically, it's not a rye.
Yes. So it's a high rye mash bill bourbon, and it is.
What is the difference between that and a rye?
Listen, we're not here for technical details.
No, I feel like you are, though. We should ask an executive steward. Do we have one of those?
Yeah, we do. Okay. So when it says high, so it has to be at least 51% corn, right?
Okay.
But when it's a rye, it could be that in rye.
How do we know that's not the case for the Granddad?
Well, I don't know 100%, but usually
I feel like that's what John's saying.
But it says high rye.
It's bourbon, that's why.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
if-
51% corn.
Yeah, so if it says high rye, usually it's split between.
John's right again.
Damn, guys. It's usually split between corn, rye, or barley, or whatever,
So this is
or
definitely
wheat,
bourbon,
or whatever.
'cause
Yeah.
it says bourbon. So.
Yes. So high rye, usually in a regular bourbon, correct me if I'm wrong, in a regular bourbon, rye, if present at all, is pretty low percentage.
It
10,
is.
20%.
I think the lesson from
right?
all of this is Joe should go to executive bourbon school.
Yeah, you should absolutely.
So this saying high rye, it means that it could probably be maybe 30%,
20%, right?
whatever rye.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's still a bourbon, which is still at least
51%
yeah.
corn. Yeah.
So
I know
it's
at
not
least that.
theoretically a rye, but yeah. So, but it does sort of taste like a rye. Like, you can definitely taste a rye.
It's because it's spicy, but it's the rye spices.
Well, the thing about when we first cracked this thing and we had it, it was probably one of the most dusty initial flavor profiles I've had in quite a while. Mm-hmm. Like, it tastes like somebody had literally rolled this off the bottom of the rickhouse floor and like threw a bunch of stank on it. And
stank.
Yeah, I mean, but it was good stank, and it's like, ooh, that's filthy good. You know what I mean? Like
the good stank.
And so it has kind of smoothed out a little bit since it's been open.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
It's a very good pour for $140. I think it's phenomenal. I think I got a great value. $199 probably still a good deal. Anything more than that, I've seen maybe $250, $300.
I would say no to that.
You're starting to push the threshold. But if you can find it between $140 and $199, this is a great bottle. Jim Beam, good job. Let's see more of them. I'd like to see more of these and less of all the weird shit that you do. That would be awesome.
Another one that won't sponsor the podcast.
Yeah. No, I mean.
No, they will. I mean,
No, they have a lot of good stuff. They have a lot of good offerings, but they do like some random things. And I'm like, why would you even do this? It's like it's a marketing deal. Like just like the Jim Beam 7-year, they just decided to put 7 on it.
Yeah,
it's really Jim Beam Black. I mean, it's like, I mean, help me out here.
We have one of those. I think,
Yeah,
somewhere
we
back
do.
there.
It's like,
right there, right behind you.
Hey, they did a good job though with knob 12, 15, 18.
Agreed. 100%.
And hopefully a knob 21 one time.
And I think they do good on all the little books. I think they do good on all the bookers. I'm not
all of them. The little book chapter 7 or chapter 8.
That's
that was the ride.
That's a ride
man.
one. Yeah, that was a ride. But listen,
chapter 9 just came out and I passed on that one.
You did. So it's probably really good. Since Joe passed on it. So we'll try to snag one.
Dude, that was the only one we saw here, and I could have had something Mike doesn't have yet. Again.
If I could do a shaking my head emoji at you right now.
You know where it is. I told you where it's at.
You should have. It's definitely not there still.
No, it was on the ground behind the counter.
There's no way it's still there for
I don't
MSRP.
know. It was great. No, it was less than MSRP. I felt like.
Yeah. See,
I mean,
so like
I don't know what MSRP is, but it was $190, and I feel like that's less.
What is MSRP for a little book?
$160 maybe.
I know regular Bookers is like $89, $90.
Yeah, $89 on Bookers. I think it's like $160 for a little book, and if you can see it between like $160, $180, that's typical. I think maybe it's a little cheaper in Kentucky, but I mean,
it's hard to find out here. We don't get a lot.
It is. I mean, here in Florida, 200 is a good price.
Yeah, that's what I paid for that horrible one.
We've seen it as high as what, 600?
Actually, right now you can go buy it for 600. I saw it on the shelf.
Yeah. So I went to a couple of stores for Father's Day because, from what we've heard from the grapevine, it's a couple stores they put out some stuff for Father's Day, and I did see some stuff out there. Yeah. But this one particular store had pretty much everything outside. They had George C. Stagg, they had Handy, they had SAS 18, they had all kinds of stuff. But they were severely overpriced to the point where I didn't even tell you guys this. While I was there, there's this one guy that comes there with his wife, and they go around the corner, and because it's kind of in the back or on the side on the back.
Yeah.
And they come around, and the guy was wearing like a mechanic shirt, and I was looking at the stuff, and I was like, it's whatever, it's too much. And then he comes around the corner, and his wife. Remember you guys were like, oh, somebody's wife will buy that.
Yeah.
And his wife was like, oh, look, babe, they have the George C. Stagg, basically your dream bottle, your whatever.
Right.
And they had it for like, I think it was like $1,400 or $1,500 or something like that.
Lordy day.
And they were literally considering it. God. They didn't buy it. They were considering it. Yeah. And I was this far from telling them, come over to my house.
Yeah.
Don't do I will give you some for free. So you can taste it. Do not pay $1,500 freaking dollars.
Well, I mean, when I see stuff like that, all I can say is like Myrtle Dean, and I just like somebody needs to hug him. You know, what I mean? They need a hug. It hurts your soul,
and they need because you know that some people out there that this is like their dream. Yeah. Like would put that on a credit card and pay it off in 10 years.
Yep.
Because this is like their dream bottle.
And
it's just crazy.
I've seen it so many times, and it happens all the time. And that's why these liquor store owners, especially the private guys, are like, well, somebody's going to pay it because they probably will. Somebody will come through there and like, I appreciate my husband so much that I am going to get him this extremely expensive bottle.
But to be fair,
just saying,
we've all overpaid for bottles that we wanted.
I've never overpaid that extreme.
No, that is extreme because that's like what $160 for MSRP.
I'll tell you right now, I have never paid over $400 for a George D. Stagg.
No, I wouldn't, and I would not pay over $400. I'm not even sure I would pay over $300, but I'm just saying we've overpaid, so it's like it's all in like what you would.
But $300-400 is not even in the same planet.
Yeah,
as $1,500.
Well, I mean, I guess
honestly, of all the stuff, I don't think I would pay $1,500 for a Willet 27, even though it was good.
Ooh, I would pay that for that, bro.
Yeah, you're crazy, Joe.
You would pay $1,500 if somebody had a bottle.
If somebody had a 27-year Willet right now,
that bottle, I would pay $1,500 all day.
Have you seen that meme? It's like, or that meme? It's like.
Get
the card out. It's like, no. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
It's like, come on. But Double Eagle Rare and
fuck that. No.
Weller Millennium, those are $8,000. Would you ever do that?
No.
Why? What if that is juice that's even better?
But it's not though.
How do you know?
It's not.
How?
I don't know.
I trust people that have had it and. Literally,
who opened that? Yeah, I wouldn't trust anybody who's opened that after paying that kind of price.
I told you at the deal, I was like, they tried everything, and the worst of the table was Double Eagle Rare. The worst of the table, Joe.
And the table, and say some things that were on that table. Yeah, Michter's 20.
Yeah, Michter's 20. You had Double Eagle Rare. You had Evan Williams 23-year. You had 26, 27-year Willet. You had 13-year Willet. They had... I mean,
those are bangers of bangers.
That's right. So, if I want a beautiful bottle made of crystal and a And I want an eagle. I want an eagle on it just so I can say that I've got a double
the eagle's
eagle.
Not on it, it's in it.
I'm just
It's
saying.
the topper is an eagle.
But there's also an eagle in it.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, well,
I have heard from a few people that double eagle is not it's okay, but it's not.
Well, they probably should have dropped some flavor in there instead of an eagle. You know what I'm saying? In that bottle. I'm just telling you right now. I'm just telling you right now.
Oh shit, that's awesome. I mean, but I agree though. I mean, if that bottle is the least drank out of all those bangers,
100%.
I mean that speaks words for. I think for all that, everything that was on the table.
It does, but you got to give it to Buffalo Trace because they have great marketing, great packaging, average juice.
The packaging is good, though. I give them that.
It's awesome.
I
think it's beautiful. I love those bottles. All of them are awesome.
The box with the lights and all the stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to be super hard on Eagle Rare because. It is not bad juice. It's just not what people. When people tell me, "Oh, the best thing I ever had is Eagle Rare," like it's one of those things where like you've seen those guys that duel and they take off their gloves. And they want to take off the gloves and go. I'm like, I don't want to do that, but like there's a couple times I thought about it. It's like I'm going to challenge you to a duel.
I mean, I do think you're a little hard on Eagle Rare, but I also don't agree with that analogy. I don't disagree with that analogy. Like I think that's a reasonable analogy.
Did you guys hear that Eagle Rare 12 year?
Yeah, came out
at the distillery for Father's Day. This past weekend.
Yeah, it's just another way that Buffalo Trace is going to reel you in and be like,
hey, what if you try that 12 year though and it's really good?
I probably won't.
Doubt it.
I probably won't.
I think it'll taste exactly the same.
It probably will. It's going to taste a little bit more oaky and a little bit more
Eagle Rare.
Meh.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad.
I'm sure we'll get one at some point.
Yeah, I mean,
you'll have one tomorrow.
In probably 3 or 4 years,
probably.
There'll be
I did already get hit up by
look at that.
some of my friends. Mm-hmm. You want some of this from West Coast people?
Sure.
You want some of this Eagle Rail 12? And I'm like, just for shits and gigs. I'm like, well, how much? It's going for like $200, dude.
That's crazy.
And that's like a $50 bottle.
And the second, I think MSRP is $59.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm like, no. We'll find it here at some point.
Well, what happened was Buffalo Trace ended up with probably too many barrels of Eagle Rare because they're not moving. It was like, oh, what are we going to do? Hey, I got an idea. Let's hold it for another year and then let's put a 12 on it.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you guys something, and this might be how we want to wrap this up. Russell's 13 is coming out again this year.
Let's get Russell.
Yes, we're going to get Russell, but that is going to be, I'm excited about that.
That's batch 4 or 5?
No,
it's
got to be like 5 at least, 5 or 6 maybe.
I don't know. I mean, we did debate after we tried the 15. We're like, are they going to have like a 17, 18, 20? Apparently it's 13 this year.
Yeah, apparently it's 13.
But you think they're going to have keep doing the 13? Do you think they're going to have
could be a 15
another
this year
15
too, though.
batch 2?
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm excited about that one, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited about anything Wild Turkey because those guys know how to do it. Although they are overpriced a lot of times, it is great juice. It's great juice.
100%.
Yep. But guys,
right.
we're going to wrap this one up. I mean, we're happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, all the future dads that have some buns in the oven. Happy Father's Day. I mean, like I said, if you got your dads, make sure you thank them and appreciate it because there are a lot of people that don't have that opportunity anymore, and they miss it every day.
Yes.
And so, cheers to everyone. Happy Father's Day. Happy Knob Creek and Old Granddad 15 and 16 year. If you haven't had it, give it a try. One of the, I think, unique pairings, between the 15 and the 16 year. So, cheers, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Happy Father's Day.
Tell your friends about us.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah.